Hello dear friends. Hope all of you had a great weekend. Hope all of you are healthy and safe at home. Let's start our day from the blessings of the Lord Almighty. So in the previous classes we have seen chapter 1 and chapter 2. Chapter 1 was about, the living world, and chapter 2 was about, the biological classification. And today we will discuss kingdom planting. So we are in chapter 3, kingdom planting. So welcome to the wonderful kingdom of plants. Here we will see a detailed description and classification, general characteristics of algae, the simplest member of kingdom planting. So today we will be describing, I will be giving you a short description and classification on general characteristics of algae, the simplest member of kingdom planting. So I hope that you may be familiar with this kind of images. These are the images of algae. Hope all of you are familiar with this kind of images. Are you? Yes, of course. So when we see the plant kingdom, or when we hear about the plant kingdom, a typical image that comes about the plant will be somewhat like this, isn't it? When we hear about the plant kingdom, or when we see about the plant kingdom, the typical image that comes to our mind will be somewhat like this. A typical plant with leaf, a typical plant with flower, a typical plant with stem, a typical plant with root, isn't it? But now this is the time to break this image, because the plant kingdoms are so diverse in shape and size. As I have told you, the kingdom plantae are so diverse. They are diverse in size and also in shape. So here you can see here the member shows diverse shape and size, from microscopic primitive plants with undifferentiated plant body to the giant trees and well differentiated plant body. What do you mean by undifferentiated? What do you mean by undifferentiated? Undifferentiated means you can see here the plant body that which is not differentiated into leaf, that which is not differentiated into leaf, stem, that which is not differentiated into roots. So undifferentiated means the plants that which is not differentiated into different parts like stem, root, flowers, and so on. Okay, so here with well differentiated giant trees, that means differentiated means that which is differentiated to a typical plant, that which is differentiated to a plant, that which is differentiated to a stem, differentiated to a flower, stem, leaf, roots, and so on. Hope it is clear to you. So here the points, the 2 points that which we have discussed, the special features of the plant kingdom. As I have told you, kingdom plantae are so diverse in size and shape. So here from the microscopic primitive plants with undifferentiated plants to the differentiated plants. Undifferentiated in the sense that plant body which is not differentiated into typical stem, typical leaf, typical roots, and differentiated, well differentiated in the sense you can see here a tree that which is differentiated into stem, that which is differentiated into leaf, that which is differentiated into root, and so on. So hope it is clear to you. Sometimes you can see the members of this kingdom with some interesting shape and size. So you can see here stones. Can you see the image here? Stones. I was just kidding, it is not stones, they are lithops. You can see here the beautiful image of flowering lithops. So a beautiful image of flowering lithops. Lithops, it is otherwise known as pebble plants or living stones. Lithops are known as pebble stones or living stones. Okay. So these all comes under kingdom plantae because they meet the criteria of the kingdom plantae. That's what these all comes under kingdom plantae. So as I have told you, though it looks like stone, they comes under kingdom plantae. They are not stones, they are pebble stones. We call it as lithos. So you can see here the beautiful image of flowering lithos. Coming to the main characters of the kingdom plantae. The main characteristic features of kingdom plantae. First point, they are multicellular eukaryotes. They are multicellular. Multicellular in the sense many cells. Unicellular means single cell. Okay, multicellular means that which consists of many cells. So they are multicellular eukaryotes. What does eukaryotes means? Eu means true. Karyotes, having a well-defined nucleus. That which is having a true nucleus. Eukaryotes means true nucleus, a well-defined nucleus. So multicellular eukaryotes. They have cellulosic cell wall. So the cell wall is composed of cellulose. So cell wall is composed of cellulose. And the third point here is that they contain chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the pigment that which is providing green color to the plants. So with the presence of chlorophyll, they are able to prepare their own food through a process known as photosynthesis. In the primary classes we have discussed and we have learned about the process photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis? Many times we have written exams also, isn't it? So there is a particular pigment that which is providing green color to the plant, that is chlorophyll, and chlorophyll in the presence of chlorophyll they will be able to prepare their own food. That process is termed as photosynthesis, or in other words we can say that plants are autotrophs. What do you mean by autotrophs? We have come across these terms, isn't it? Autotrophs means they are able to prepare their own food. So the members of the kingdom plantae are divided into 5 groups. So the members of plant kingdom are divided into 5 groups. They are algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms and angiosperms. So members of this plant kingdom are divided into mainly 5 groups. They are algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms and angiosperms. So here we will discuss each and everything in this chapter in detail. So let's discuss first one as algae. In this class we will be focusing on algae. Have you seen algae somewhere around you? Or let me ask in some other way. Have you seen the green pond? So if you take some water and if you watch under the microscope, you can see lot of algae under the microscope. So you will be observing it in this way. Have you seen lichens in this way? So lichens means they are living with the symbiotic association of fungi and algae. So fungi will be providing shelter to the algae and in turn algae will be providing them with food. So a mutual association, symbiotic association is taking place here in the lichens. So they will be helping each other, the mutual association. So hope you might have seen algae in and around you. If you observe, it will be on the walls, it will be over your compound, or it will be around your houses. Algae are present everywhere. If you observe in the pond water, a greenish structure you might have observed, you might have seen. So they are the algae. So hope you might have seen, otherwise you just observe it. Algae can grow on animals. For example, this is a sloth. So it is said that sloths are the slowest mammals on this earth. So every 2 minutes they will cover only 2 meters. So they are the laziest creature, laziest mammals in this earth. Okay, so it is said that they sleep about 20 hours a day. So because of this laziness, lazy lifestyle, what happens? Algae will be growing over their fur. You can see here over this sloth, a light greenish structure you can see here, sloth with algae on its fur. So because of its lazy lifestyle, this algae will be growing on its fur. And this will benefit for the sloth also. How does it benefit? It helps in camouflage. What is camouflage? That means helping to hide in the forest from their predators, from their prey. So as I have told you, algae can grow on the animals. For example, sloth. Sloth is the slowest mammal in this earth. It is said that they sleep almost 20 hours a day. And also it is said that every 2 minutes they will be covering only 2 meters. Because of this lazy lifestyle only, this algae will be growing over their fur. And when the algae is grown, it is for their benefit also. How do they benefit? They are benefiting by camouflage. Why? Because they are able to hide in the rainforest due to this camouflage. Why? Because the people will not, the predator will not be able to identify them. Is it clear? So today we have seen the general characteristic, classification and just introduction to the kingdom Plantae. So tomorrow we will see the classification of algae. So till that, take care, be safe. May God bless you all. Thank you.